Optimal leak detection. Santos here. We are currently at a rooftop in Scottsdale, Arizona, as you guys can see, and so far we have been able to identify the suction jet line is actually leaking. We'll definitely have the opportunity to take you downstairs in a moment, but the suction jet pump is leaking. It's leaking from this all the way to probably about here. It is actually currently leaking. That's where we're at the moment. And now what we're trying to do is we're trying to have sections that we're testing the line, and the way that we're doing that is we'll definitely show you right now in a moment. So this is where we're at right now. We'll have the opportunity to show you in a moment. What we're doing now is we're testing this particular line from here all the way to here. What we did is we have a plug similar to this one that we actually fish taped it. We fish taped it all the way to pretty much right here, and then what we're doing, we're introducing air at the moment, and then now what we can do is we can go ahead and test it section for section. So for example, we can test this section here. After we test it and it holds pressure, then we can bring our actual plug 6 inches back. We bring it up to here, and then pretty much we go another 6 inches back and we bring it up to here until we actually can test which is the whole line that that failed. And then past this wall below, pretty much after that we can actually physically see the pipe below. We'll definitely take you to a tour downstairs right now, but currently that's kind of what we're doing. We're doing section for section because we know that this line from here to pretty much right over here, it's not holding pressure. So what we need to cross eliminate section for section. We'll let you know when we find the leak. Great. So we're at a pretty critical point now where we tested the whole line, and then from there we know that there's actually a T right here. There's a T, and then there's like a cup link right here. So we're just literally gonna test the T. We put an air plug on this side. We put an air, and we already tested all this whole line. So we're gonna go ahead and add pressure, and we'll see. I think the moment of truth might come to see what happens. You guys will be able to witness it with us to see what happens here. So let's go ahead and put some air. We'll just do 15.
Slowly.
Yeah, look at that. It keeps failing. So let's, okay, it's dropping. And we were called because this is a very small leak, by the way. I think 3 companies were here prior to us. They couldn't find it, so we're gonna wait about 5 minutes. Right now it's a little bit past 15 psi. We're just gonna put a little bit more love right there. Up. We'll leave it there for 5 minutes and we'll see what it does. Wasn't there, so see what else we can do. Alright, after testing the T, which is kind of about here, and then there's a union, let's go ahead and see what happens with the union. Great, so we found our leak. It's actually in a union, a cup link. It's a cup link that's actually leaking. So as you can see, it keeps failing. Let's go down there and let's see what we find. So let's take you to a tour of what we see down there. I'll give you a call, Jesse. We gotta be careful, safe. Nice. This is where we're at. Take you to a nice tour. Hats off. All right. Perfect. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna let you know when I'm there. All right. Okay. Go ahead. I don't see. Let me go over here where they did the plumbing. I can hear it. Give me 1 second. If you want to knock, I'll let you know if you want to do it again. Okay. So before us, another company came and they did some plumbing, tested the line. They were kind of right. They just did the wrong replumb at the wrong piping. All right, Jesse, you ready? Put some air and water. And as you can see, we can hear it. Yep. Yeah, we can hear it. Okay. That's where the leak is at. So someone else came prior to us and they did this thinking this is a jet line, thinking that was it. So the line that's actually leaking is actually this pipe right here. I think there is a coupling right inside here. And then what's happening, it's leaking right about here, the coupling, and it's traveling all the way over here, the noise. And that's where it's leaking at from. I think the best approach is, finding how to tackle this. But I think we're good to go. We found the leak. Jesse, do you want to try water or no? Not necessarily? Okay. Yeah, I can hear the air. Yeah. Yeah, no bubbling. Well, no, there's no water. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's get out of here. I have to go through here. Take my ride with me. Let's get out of here. This is where we're at. Let's go ahead and there we go. What we're trying to do. It's getting shadowy. You can see that's our plug. Great. Okay. Push it a little forward. Oh. Okay.
Back. A little more. Okay, right there. Okay, this is the coupling that you can see outside, the very first one after the wall. And there's gonna be one more coupling when you dig, and that's gonna be about inside the wall, and then you're gonna go a little bit more. And then there's gonna be another coupling. This is the coupling that is actually leaking.